はい、皆さんこんにちは。日本語の勉強頑張っていますか? Today's lesson, I want to talk about how do we choose the first person pronoun in Japanese? I. Most of them know I as in watashi. Watashi. But you also know there are other ways to say it. Depends on the genders, depends on the occasion. So today I'm going to share my personal experience, how I choose I in Japanese. I hope this video will help you to decide which one you use for each occasion so that you can be a confident Japanese speaker. I'm going to share 5 ways of saying the first person pronoun in Japanese. The first one is watashi. For each pronoun, it has some aspect: gender, formal or casual, and what's the image of the word. Okay, so for the watashi, watashi you can use formal or casual, both ways, so it's very convenient. And gender neutral, so the adult male use watashi. And then for female, for any age. But somehow it's a little feminine. When I was young, watashi sounds very feminine. The second is boku. Boku. This one is formal and casual and masculine word. So that's only for male. For male, for any ages. So the little boy can say boku and the elderly people can also say boku. So this is convenient for men. The next one is ore. Ore. That's very casual and very masculine and made for any ages. But remember, this is very casual. The next one is Jibun. Jibun. This means in English, myself. Myself. So that means it's gender neutral and semi-formal and casual. I said semi-formal because you will hear it at work. So I will say semi-formal and then also casual setting. And somehow you might find that it's a little masculine because a lot of athletes use Jibun to call themselves. That's why. The last one, you can call yourself your name. Basically, you call yourself as a third person. For me, Sayaka. Sayaka wa something something. This is very casual and gender neutral because it's your name and sounds very childish. Okay, I'll explain why. When we growing up, you were the youngest, your family member call you your name, right? So you recognize that that's my name and the people call my name Sayaka. So I start to say myself Sayaka. Because of that aspect, the public setting, someone call themselves by name, it sounds childish. So how do we choose which pronoun to say? There are 4 aspects. So the first one is occasion or scene, the setting that you are talking to, which means formal, casual, private, and public. Those 4 aspects affect what to choose. The second is audience. You're talking to the friends or you're talking to the family or family and friends in the same place. That will change how to address yourself. I will explain later with the example. The third one, how do you feel about saying it? Because you have these choices has the image of the word. The fourth one is, how you want to represent yourself in front of people. That's something very Japanese way of saying I. That's why we have those options, because now you can choose from here to present yourself. Just like what to wear to certain occasion. You wear suits for the formal scene, you wear pajama at home, relax. Same as how you say represent who you are. So how you want to represent yourself in front of people. So for example, I'm at home with my family, only the family members. I actually call myself my name, Sayaka, because I am the youngest and I get to be the child in the house. So, and then every time I visit my family, my mind is I am the youngest. So, 誰が料理作ったの? I say, さやかが作った. Like, さやかがやる. こんな感じ? Just like that. So, when I'm with family at home, setting, very private and very casual, I call myself Sayaka because that's how I feel, right? But if my friend comes to my home and then we're talking as a group, my mother and my friends and me, I do not call myself Sayaka. I switch to Jibun. I was very into sports. Then our team was very strong, like a top 1 and 2 in the region. So I was more like a boyish. I will put the picture here. So this is me when I was like really doing the sports thing. So my mind is like a strong and tough mentality, like an athlete. So I call myself Jibun back then. Jibun. So I'm comfortable present myself using Jibun in front of my friends. So now mother is not in my mind. My mind, I want to present myself using Jibun to my friend, even though I'm with family at home, right? So the who is the audience affects how I choose pronoun. Next example, when I was middle school and then teenager, your group of friends is your whole life. At least it was to me. So you want to be blend in that group. We look like a boy, we act like a boy. I play basketball, by the way. So we play like a boy and then we actually beat the boys team. So we were pretty strong. So we feel like very masculine back then. So one of them started calling herself Ore, and it was like, oh, that's the way? And then I start calling myself Ore as well. But within that group at school, in class, I use Jibun, and at home, I say Sayaka. I call myself Ore, and then in the classroom, Jibun, and then at home, Sayaka. So who you are talking to, how you want to represent yourself, how do you want other people to look at you, that affects. So now as an adult, the male adult calling themselves Watashi. And I was like, whoa, okay, so that's true that male can use Watashi, because until then, Watashi is super feminine to me. So I couldn't say Watashi to myself because I am more like athlete, the boyish kind of personality characteristic back then. So I could not say Watashi like fully confidently, Yeah, so, but now I start to see, in public occasion as an adult, you want to use Watashi because that looks pretty mature and professional. That's how Watashi sounds in public. Because of that, I start practicing myself calling Watashi, Watashi, Watashi. I actually practice to say Watashi in front of people. In my characteristic was Jibun all the time because the athlete background. I choose Watashi when I talk in public or business scene because One is formal way of saying it by, the language of Japanese, but I want to be professional. I want audience to see me as a professional. That's why I choose watashi in front of the people in the business scene or public occasion. Then when I'm with friends, I can't really say watashi in front of my old friends, because when you're talking to old friends, even though you're an adult, you instantly back to when we were kids. So I still use Jibun when I talk to my friends. Sometimes my name when I talk to my elementary school friends. The conclusion is, depends on the occasion that you are going to talk. Formal, informal, casual, private, or public. The second is the audience who you're talking to. The third is, how do you feel about saying it? I want you to choose the one that you are comfortable. Now you get to choose who you want to be. So I want you to choose the one that it's comfortable for you to say that. How do you want to present yourself to the audience? In other words, who do you want to be? Who you want to be in that occasion? Believe it or not, people judge by covers. The covers include how you speak. So now you have a choice how you want to present. The message that I want to give you today is that you can say whatever you feel like it, but think about how you want to present yourself to the audience. What is comfortable to you? And then think about the occasion and people you are talking to. All right, that's all for today. I hope this video helped you to decide which one you use for each occasion so that you can be a confident Japanese speaker. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!